Hello, my name is Karen Sue Smith. I'm with America Magazine, and today our reading is The Visitation from Luke's Gospel. Mary set out and traveled to the hill country in haste to a town of Judah, where she entered the house of Zechariah and greeted Elizabeth. When Elizabeth heard Mary's greeting, the infant leaped in her womb, and Elizabeth, filled with the Holy Spirit, cried out in a loud voice, "Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb. And how does this happen to me, that the mother of my Lord should come to me? For at the moment the sound of your greeting reached my ears, the child in my womb leapt for joy. Blessed are you, who believed that what was spoken to you by the Lord would be fulfilled." Now, most Catholics know the backstory here, and they recognize Elizabeth's words from the Hail Mary. We didn't hear in this reading what Mary says to Elizabeth, but she begins her remarks by saying, "My soul magnifies the Lord," which most Catholics also know is the Magnificat. We know the characters in this story of Jesus' birth, that Zechariah and Elizabeth are the parents of John the Baptist, and we know the characters of the Holy Family, Joseph, Mary, and Jesus. But the visitation is a close-up in the much longer story. Just look at these women. They're not only expecting and trusting in God, they're pregnant, already full of new life. And they are self-aware and blessed, which means full of joy. And something intimate, something only these mothers could know, is taking place inside them when they come together. The infants themselves recognize this meeting and leap for joy. According to Luke, this is a communal event. The source of the mother's joy is that the Lord, the long-awaited Messiah, is now alive among them and is on his way. The oil painting, The Visitation, by Jacopo Pontormo, captures the moment when the Holy Spirit fills these two women and their infants with joy. In his painting, Pontormo puts in the two pregnant women, two women behind them, and not much else. We see sketchy buildings and tiny people off to the left-hand corner, which suggests a town. But the women themselves fill up this picture. Not pictured are their husbands, their infants, any angels or saints or historical clues about when and where this is taking place. It could be taking place right now in the Middle East, or wherever women wear flowing, bright-colored robes, headscarves, and go barefoot. Mary and Elizabeth look directly at one another, eye to eye. They are caught by the artist in an act of welcome, captured here for the centuries so that we might ponder the meaning of it. Well, who are those women behind Mary and Elizabeth? Really, we don't know. They might be servants or witnesses, or they might be Mary and Elizabeth painted full face rather than profile so that we can get a good look at them. What I notice is that they peer directly at us. It is as though they see us coming, and they're welcoming us, or at least waiting for us to join the scene. They draw us in to their company. The simplicity of Pontormo's image is riveting. The almost musical dance between these joyous women. Mary and Elizabeth understand the momentousness of their place in God's plan. They have assented to playing a critical role. They trust the Spirit, and the Spirit trusts them. This painting is about the hospitality of God, the communion of God with humanity, and in this case, with women. It's an image of plenitude, abundance, and joy. As you look at it, realize that these women know something momentous, that it's almost the fullness of time when God becomes one of us. That's how full this moment captured by the artist on a piece of wood actually is. This is Karen Smith for America Magazine.